Hello beautiful people. Walk and talk. Number 20. We've all been damaged. We've all been damaged. Everyone living through these times has been damaged by the weapon that is the TV programming. Damaged by all of the media programming. Damaged by jabberoos. Damaged by the foods we've been given. Damaged by drugs. Damaged by the medical industry. Damaged by others. Damaged by ourselves. None of us living today who have got to this time have got here without being damaged to some form of extent. I want you to know that the damage is of little consequence if you're still capable and able to think for yourself, if you're still capable of communication, if you're still capable of using your own spirit, brain, mind. If you're still capable of seeing through the lies and the falseness, then the damage has not been as successful on you as it has been on many of the people we see about us. All the damage that's been done can be undone. Anything can be undone. Again, I don't like talking about myself, but it's from my own experiences that I can give you examples. I've been inoculated more than most people, more than even the blind. I've probably been inoculated more times than the blind. Luckily, my life path led me down a path which in one way or another has purged those impurities from my body. I think this environment is one thing that's purged the impurities. Walking in this environment, breathing in the stuff in the air that's let off by all these plants and trees, these trace elements. Just being in this environment and walking for as long as I usually walk. And we walk a lot, me and Bruce. And all that sweating is cleaning, right? It's like a sauna. It's like a natural sauna. That's why when people walk in the jungle environment and they're not used to it, or they've just come from a city and then they come for a short walk in the jungle, they feel drained because their body's not used to being cleaned so quickly, so firmly, and so they feel their energy is drained and they feel weak and sometimes nauseous because the jungle is taking all of those impurities out. She doesn't like it being in the jungle. She doesn't like it being in her environment. The jungle's like a very strict mother. So if you enter the jungle pissed up on beer or alcohol, she's going to make your life a nightmare. It's going to feel horrible in here, and it's akin to the mother going, you dare bring alcohol in my house, you bring beer in my house. and then she puts you over her knee and slaps the living daylights out of you, and then you'll never do it again. That's what the jungle's like. She's a very strict mother, and she does it out of love. So yeah, we've all been damaged, but there are ways to undo some of the damage. When it comes to getting your mind back, a lot of that comes down to you taking your own life into your own hands and beginning to think for yourself, and finding others that think for themselves to get your mind back. As for the toxins, usually if you follow your soul and you don't listen to your mind, the mind will make the soul will make the mind traverse your physical body into positions where you can be cleansed. Everything that they've done to us, nature can undo. All of their crap that they've done and put into us, nature can take out of us. Another great thing that's helped me, I believe, is nicotine. Nicotine has helped protect me from their weaponry, and I believe cleansed my body as well of the damage that they've done somewhat. Other things, well, people are talking about nanoparticles and nanotechnology. Well, I've been using my own nanotechnology since 2011, around 2011, 2012, when I first started putting nanoparticles into my body of specific metals, and it's worked incredibly well for protecting me against viruses and pathogens. And then after that, I started using another metal in nanoparticulate form, and I ingest that. I've been ingesting that other metal for 8 years, so I've been merging my body with nanotechnology for over 13 years. It's been very beneficial to me. So, and I believe that's been a massive giving me a massive protective shield against the toxic crap that they put into us and attempt to put into us. Out here, I'm fortunate because I can get pure nicotine in a liquid form. It's very strong, it's very powerful and very potent. So I take that often. Other things I take are superfoods full of minerals and vitamins. One is the sacred super spinach. It's got a lot of calcium, and my hair never stops growing, and I have to cut my nails like every 4 days. So there are things to circumvent. There are things that you can do that will take the damage away. But I don't have to tell you any of these things. Your soul already knows, and if your mind starts to listen to your soul and let the soul take lead, then you will naturally gravitate to places, circumstances, situations. You'll find people that can help alleviate you of some of the damage that's been done. But we are all damaged, all of us. I'm no less damaged than anybody else. In fact, in the past, my experiences could probably show most of you that I've been more damaged than most, and that makes me a living proof to you all that the damage they've tried to do to us is quite menial, really. Everything can be undone. It's important to know that as well. Not just think it or believe it or have faith that everything can be undone. You've got to know that it can be undone, and if you know it can be undone, then undone it will be. if you only think that it can be undone, or you're not so sure, you just kind of believe and have faith that it can be undone, chances are it can't be, and it won't be. You have to know, you have to really know inside yourself that whatever the problem is, it can be fixed. There is an alternative. The alternative is usually something that nature has given us. It's usually something that the medical industry keeps quiet and away from people. This water's delicious. And to a point, to a certain extent, it's a benefit to have been damaged and gone through the damage. Because you'll get stronger for it in the end. You think of the sorcerers that are not subjected to the likes of what they've subjected us to. Wow. I bet if you sneezed, if you just sneezed on them, they would probably die very quickly. Or if you just took them out into this environment, the bacteria and fungus here would kill them. The parasites would kill them rapidly. So they're weak, really. It's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. So we've all been damaged, and it's not to our bad luck. It can turn into something good, because we end up finding ways to clean and remove that damage, and then we get better, stronger, and impervious in many ways to the weapons that they use. I'm impervious to all of their flus and colds. For example, I haven't had a cold or a flu for 13 years. And I'm one of the most damaged out there. Well, I was. But I found ways to get rid of that damage. And if you've found SINE project in the future, I will endeavour to do videos and give you some of the remedies that I've used to take away the damage. Look at the sky sprayed there. Definitely gonna have to do some pilot poltergeist, eh? Project, we'll call it Triple P. Project Poltergeist Pilot. I'm gonna start doing this in the next couple of days, and I'll tell you what how my results are. Sounds like a bit of a crazy idea to do, eh? Kind of unbelievable. Everything's possible in this world, if only you know it. If only you know who you are. So don't worry about the damage. We're all damaged. We've all been damaged. It can make us, or it can break us. And I hope it makes you. So that'll be all. Be blessed. Be kind. Be kind to those that are worthy. Rooski! Say goodbye, Roo. Oh, Rooski. Say goodbye, Rooski. Oh, he's a beauty. Oh, he's such a living beauty. Come on in. Come on. Come on then. Come on. Yum, yum.